Oshiomhole and Governor Okpebolo of Edo State didn't see this coming. In fact, APC included. What Aisha did to them in this short clip, you are about to watch. See, they will survive it. Before you watch this video, please endeavor you share this video. Let it get to them by all means at all costs. Aisha Yusuf, I salute you. God bless you. You represent well. Thank you.
Let's turn to the other matter. That matter of Governor Okpebolo, who recently...
That
matter of Governor.
Lord, before you go on, Charles, you know when they say that Edo people that Edo know the
that is your state.
Yeah, that's my state. That's what makes it so heartbreaking. Lord have mercy. You know when they say Edo know they carry last, we have actually carried last, and we have stained our white with our own hands.
Yeah. And
for me, it's such a sad thing as someone who is an indigenous of Edo State to say that is a person representing the state. It's so sad.
Right. So what do you think is the motivation and the genesis of that statement that Governor Okpebolo made? You don't think it had anything to do with just
hooliganism?
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And a situation whereby I think he took on something that was beyond his intellectual capacity, and it's for him. He wants to appear that he can do certain job for certain people, sort of, and then what does he do? He goes about threatening someone, threatening Mr. Peter Obi in terms of coming into the country, into the state, and also saying that he needed to get permit. I think whether he needs to sit down with his Attorney General to really find out what are the powers that he has as a governor, because when it comes to security, he can't even command a constable. He can't give anybody a security permit. It's even his own security is insecure. So yeah. Those are the things. So you can't say people will come here. But you know something, Charles? For me, it's not even Governor Okpebolo's statement to an extent. It's not as heartbreaking as watching Senator Adams Oshiomhole, former governor of there, and also we're from the same local government, but we speak the same language, and I'm like, Irama. Oh Lord have mercy. Sitting down and trying to defend something that is indefensible. Because I look at Senator Adams Oshiomhole at this stage should see himself as elder statesman and not someone, not some cleanup guy. You know what? There are some people like when something has been done that is wrong, they send them to sort of like fix it, Mr. Fix It. He should go beyond all of that. He should be able to have the kind of capacity and integrity to call a spade and not a garden implement. In terms of if something has been done wrong, just call the person and say, okay, you didn't do this very well. And even if you're not going to come out to publicly scold that person, which is understandable, you will call him aside and scold him. But don't come and start trying to defend that person. And in the course of defending that person, you end up dropping, having a lot of misinformation, disinformation, and all of that, going on. So for me, it's so disappointing.
Right, but
it's really so disappointing.
Nevertheless, a lot of people, because we get a lot of instant reaction to people we have on air, and he was obviously sitting where you're sitting now, just a few days ago. Many people seem to think that he explained it very well, and that the problem was essentially Governor Okpebolo's apparent inability to articulate his thoughts rather than any precise malintentions, which is the kind of the point that
So no, that wasn't it. So the first thing that happened. So by the way, as we're still sitting, APC as a party, or APC in quotes as a ruling party, hasn't said anything to him to say, okay, what you've done isn't right. So let me take you through the event. First of all, Monday, unprovoked. When they're playing tennis, they say unforced error. Just where he's speaking, I think he's carried away by the crowd, and he goes this threatening. Don't come here. This person that said he doesn't have shishi went to his school. And there are so many information where the misinformation, the fake news that 30 people had died, that there was some 30 people had died after he left or during when he was there. That was done. He did that. He threatened because that was a threat. After he finished his threat, we saw the APC chairman, Edo State APC chairman, will also come out to talk about
that was
how
particularly odious.
Yes, exactly. How they were going to smoke people. How anybody who stands in their way, they're going to smoke them. And then also going further ahead to say, okay, how he hates Mr. Peter. Well, that's his personal opinion. And also going ahead to say that everybody who is ADC, if you're ADC, you must leave the state. These are things. Where's the Nigerian police? Nigerian police should be picking up such a person who is threatening, other people. That hasn't been done. But after that, there is a statement that came from the government. And in this statement, where Governor Okpebolo said he did not According to him, he did not threaten, Mr. Peter Obi. And there, that is where he was talking about the fact that he needed, when he comes in, he has to be informed, and he also have to take, permission from him. Let me digress a little bit. Not too long ago, we saw a scene that happened at the Lagos State, at the Lagos airport. I think that's Murtala Mohammed Airport, if I'm not mistaken. Nnamdi Azikiwe is Abuja, right? I always miss them. Yeah, at the Murtala Mohammed Airport, where Governor Adams Oshiomhole, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, was involved in some fracas that happened, airline and whatever.
Yeah.
At that moment where he caused all of that, I would like to find out, did he take permission from the or did he take permission, or did he inform the Lagos State governor that he was coming, he was going to be there, or whatever? That's by the way.
He did say that Lagos was different. He put
how
a
was it
disclaimer
different? How was it different? Permission is permission. If you are not saying that somebody is above the constitution, where we have right of movement, we no longer have it, then let's have that. So you saw that where the APC government, Edo APC chairman had spoken, then a statement reiterating that particular. So even if he made mistake, there's now something in black and white. And then we now had, I think, is a commissioner of information, if I'm not mistaken, on air, who had also claimed, and then he said that, when Peter Obi came, when they were sharing the money, it's after he left, and then there was stampede and 3 people died. Who are these 3 people that died? I would love to know who are these 3 people that died. Have Governor Oshiomhole Okpebolo gone to see these 3 people that have died? What has he done, put in place to ensure that nobody dies again? Because Edo lives do matter, even though they don't matter to him. We're being killed every day in Edo. I'm from Edo North, and he hasn't done anything about it. So what has he done, to prevent this? And then where the commissioner would say that they gave cash. They think, so when you're projecting what you do on other people, Mr. Peter Obi doesn't go around giving cash. He gives check. So there was no sharing of money. It's not the usual kind of thing that they do in their place that was done. It's check given to the school authority. And by the way, there was a statement that, Governor Adams Oshiomhole, now Senator Adams Oshiomhole, had made, where he said that the school is a government school. I think that is not factual, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Catholic school. And so these are the things, in a bit to be in a hurry to come and defend something you shouldn't be defending, all manner of things, even to allow a statement in was quite very difficult. And for me, I think at this stage, Senator Adams Oshiomhole should not turn himself, should stop the clean-up job and just focus, on governance.
Well, we've got about 30 seconds left, sadly. But let's just turn very briefly to the politics of 2027. How do you see it unfolding? And where do you stand? Are you still a Peter Obi sort of
Absolutely. Supporter? Absolutely. I'm a Peter Obi supporter. Look, if there's going to be one person remaining in Nigeria who is going to be Peter Obi supporter, I share Yusufu will be that person by the grace of God. And so we go again in 2027. And I love, so one of the things, earlier when you were speaking to the spokesperson of ADC, when they had said, the ADC is having this, also there are so many candidates and all of that, they said the coalition was not going to happen. The same APC that is so worried about what's happening in ADC, whether they have a lot of candidates or not, they had said the coalition was not going to happen, and the coalition has happened.
So if
and
Peter
it will keep going.
If Peter Obi goes back to the PDP, you'll follow him, you'll support him still there? You wouldn't have any issues with him returning to that party? So
in 2023, you understand, it's the PDP that is now looking for Mr. Peter Obi. Yeah. Mr. Peter Obi is in the coalition. He is in the coalition. In 2023, I think I did a tweet, and I said then that even if Mr. Peter Obi goes to PDP, that I would support him. I know there were a lot of people who had that issue. In 2021, I had called on, PDP to put the best person forward, and I mentioned Mr. Peter Obi's name. 2 names were Mr. Peter Obi and then Mr. Frank Weke Jr. That was in 2021, and I put a lot of series of what they needed to do to be able to, revamp their party and ensure that it's kitted to give Nigeria good governance. But at the end of the day, I think Nigerians are ready, and it's possible. That's the word I will end with.
Okay. On that note, I want to thank you very much indeed.
INEC Chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu, and your gang of electoral bandits, your peace will only come when una confess and tell Nigerians the thing will happen for 2023. Until we, the victims of the criminality and injustice, where una do 2023, until we find justice, una no go rest. Nigerians, I beg you, pay attention. Make all of una they follow waiting they go on. A lot of distractions they this country. That is the plan, so that people will not pay attention to the most important thing. They won't rig 2027 election. They won't consolidate on the criminality will take place for 2023 because we have failed to hold the people who do them accountable. Make I just tell una the simple truth. This electoral reform with compulsory transmission of results electronically, they no one do am. National Assembly no one do am, both House and Senate. The only thing where we bring that kind of electoral reform, now electoral revolution. Nigerians must get ready to protest and occupy National Assembly to demand that electoral reform with compulsory electronic transmission of results, because they no one do am. But even if they do them, elections are be electoral reform with good laws are only as good as the people will go implement them. The criminality where currently they go on for INEC, it require the attention of everybody. But opposition keep quiet. ADC, nobody they talk. I don't they shout since, but everybody just they go on. But Mahmoud, me I no go leave this issue of election, because the next INEC chairman where they come go worse past you, and we must send a memo to him through you, because you cannot do what you did in 2023 and go just like that. Mahmoud, you talk said that there was a glitch in 2023. Make una listen, no. You said there was a glitch, and that is why they no transmit presidential election results live. Professor Mahmoud, if there was a glitch, who are the companies where you give the contract to build the IRF server and we're supposed to host the domain? Waiting happened to those companies since there was a glitch. Professor Mahmoud, who are the contractors working with INEC? Waiting be the criteria where they take give them those contracts. What exactly have they been doing? How much have been spent and who have been holding them accountable? Professor Mahmoud, we need to know these companies. Who is Share Trade Integrated Limited Nigeria? Now them be the mother company of Share Trade Data Network Solutions Limited. They do this issue of e-transmission as far back as even 2018-2019 Ekiti election. Now them do IRF server, be no be them do them. As they not deliver, are they still your contractors? What of INEC, Tennessee, Pro Farm, and many other companies where some with who are the persons who own those companies, and as they not deliver, what have been done to them? Are they still not the contractors who will want use even as they move forward into 2027? Ori buruku lenshe INEC oshi lenshe. Una think say Nigerians, all of us are stupid people, we are dumb. Me, I'm not a part of that gullible Nigeria. We must hold you to account, Professor Mahmoud. If you say there was a glitch, what exactly happened? Where they say the time where they suggest before the election say they should use the banking network, make una sign MOU with bank so that they can host the domain since their own network is more secure. Why did you disagree to the use of that banking network? When una know say this beavers machine, they are function equipments of criminality, a lot of them are being compromised, yet you went ahead to say they should give the contract to these people. Even when they failed to deliver, nothing was done. Even when you, Mahmoud, you sabi say that you have the powers from the Electoral Act to be able to sit down and review the outcome of election. After that election, did you meet with CSO? Was there any standing order for you to tell them that you were not discussing the 2023 election? What is going on in the INEC IT department? Where Engineer Chidi, one of the head of the INEC department, we've been done there for years, what does he know about the IT department and everything that happened till 2023? Nigerians are not fools, so Nigerians make una shine on an eye. Mahmoud, you cannot claim to be ignorant of what happened, because 2021, now you set up paper presentation, position paper 1, electronic transmission of result by you. It was signed by yourself, Mahmoud Yakubu. I go post them there. You stated clearly that the purpose of electronic transmission of result was for 3 things: for trust, for efficiency, and for safety. Trust, efficiency, and safety, Professor Mahmoud. And you stated in this document that you had already test run this e-transmission for a decade. That is more than 10 years coming. But yet, on the day of implementation, there was a glitch. Nigerians, who are the contractors with INEC? Who they handle the logistics? Shebina NURTW, who be the president of NURTW? Kunduz Fuyin, Oshilenshe INEC. Professor Mahmoud, you must tell us what have been done to these companies that failed to deliver. The billions that were spent on this INEC IRF, the company that was awarded, as they not deliver, what has been done to them? Who are the ones you people are preparing for 2027? 2027, the people of Nigeria, we must liberate ourselves. Anyhow, when I do them, it will be the people's opposition against this evil and inhumane system. Nigerians shine on ayo. Me, I go do my best. At the end, make them know say the people no talk. The one where we don't talk, don't reach. It's left for you people to wake up and act on it. The criminality where they go on for INEC, how much is the salary of INEC staff? They are so hungry, that is why all of them don't become weapons. We must also take care of the welfare, because the junior staff where they for INEC, a lot is going on. Oh, a lot they go on for INEC. Shine your eye, Nigeria. Mahmoud, who are these companies? Who are your contractors? What do you know about 2023? You will not find that peace until we Nigerians find peace from 2023. My name is Peter for Nigeria.